Hello and welcome to today's video. So today we'll be looking at dating and courtship. We'll also look at relationship challenges. Okay. Alright, so we're going to be looking at different aspects of dating and courtship. Okay, it's very important. In my previous video I talked about relationship. Alright, getting into a relationship and all that you need to build in place or put in place to be able to have a successful relationship. Now today we are moving a step further to dating and courtship. Alright, there's a clear difference between courtship and relationship. So courtship is having in mind, your mind is so prepared that this is leading to marriage. Are you getting it? So these are the clear difference. Relationship can be between a boyfriend, a girlfriend. They are not settled. They don't even know where they're going or headed. You understand? But courtship are for serious-minded people who already have it in mind that they are going to be settling down soon. Alright, so the first aspect we're going to be looking at now. This is a Christian channel, so we don't encourage nonsense. So things like online dating is not biblical, and what we do on this channel is talking about Bible lessons, anything biblical. You understand? So online dating is not good. What is online dating? For those who do not know, it is all about creating profiles, swiping through matches, and navigating virtual conversations. So it's just matchmaking, which is not encouraged. Do you understand? So now, if you want to find the right person for you, it shouldn't be going online to see who matches your type. No. You are to go to the one who knows the end from the beginning. I'm talking about God Himself. Are you getting it? You are to seek God's approval. You are to hear from God Himself, telling you this is the person, this is not the person. Because God is the only one that knows the end right from the beginning. He knows who this person is in and out. He knows if it's someone that you can be able to cope with. Marriage is not something you jump in and you jump out. So it's better to go to the person who started the marriage in the first place, which is God. Now, before you start talking about courtship, dating, and the rest, you should have built a solid relationship with God. A very solid relationship with your Maker, that you are able to access answers from Him whenever you ask, and you know the ways He talks to you. Are you getting it? So it is good you don't follow all this worldly means of online dating, matchmaking, and the rest to seek for your life partner. We're talking about life partner, not someone that you're just going to spend a month with, someone you're going to spend your life with. God is the only person who can tell this person won't kill you, won't beat you up in marriage. God is the only person that can connect you, not man, not the internet. Are you getting it? So please remove that from your mind. Online dating is not biblical. It was never stated anywhere in the Bible that it's a means to find your life partner. No. Now, the second, they said, first date, choosing a location, breaking the ice, and making a good impression. Okay, let's say You have sought God's face and you have found the right person. Now we can adapt or adopt this particular aspect, which is going on a date. Now, what do you do on a date? You try to hear everything about this person, and the person also tries to hear everything about you. So you get to know each other. You ask questions. What do you like? What do you hate? What pisses you off? What makes you angry? Why are you trying to know all of this? Is because you don't want to step on anyone's toes. You just want to know the right thing to do at the right time that will please this person and make you both stay in peace. That's why you're trying to know all of this. And you're trying to also know if it's something you can cope with or something you can't. Now, with all of these questions, you can get to know if this person is suffering from any disease or from any ailments that you wouldn't be able to handle. You're not matured enough to be able to bear such. You can be able to know if the person is transparent. Now, let's take for instance, the person isn't transparent and is hiding things from you. Will your online dating be able to fish out those things? No. Now, this is where God comes in, and this is where God shows his supremacy. He can show you all that you need to know about this person even when they decide to hide it. But he wouldn't show you if you're not interested in knowing. You understand? So this is why you must involve God in every step you are taking. Every single step. He must be carried along in every single step you are taking. And he must be the one making the final decision for you, not you telling him what you want. So, in the first date, you make a good impression, choose a location for your first date, blah blah blah, and talk. Are you getting it? You're not going there to eat. You're not going there to just eat and have fun. No, you're going there to know this person a little bit. Now, after your first date, subsequent calls and chats will be basically about knowing the person in total. If it's possible, going to the person's house, knowing their parents, know how they relate with each other. See if it's a family that you can actually enjoy. Because there are families that are very scary. There are families that are so life-threatening. You should go to their place to find out. Relate with them and see how they behave. Once all of these are in place, then you can now decide if this is something you can go along with or it's something you have to drop. Next is relationship expectations. Communicating needs, wants, and what? Boundaries. That's what I'm talking about. Are you getting it? In all that we've discussed, friendship, relationship, and all of that, we talked about setting boundaries. Even personal growth, we talked about all of this. Boundaries are non-negotiable. Talking about your needs, talking about your wants, talking about your goals, your expectation, all of this is what you discuss. Things like, oh, how do we do our financial budgeting? How many kids are we planning to have? What can I do when you are angry? Should I try making you talk, or should I give you space? You need to know all of this. You need to know all of this. These are questions you ask. The person you are getting married to, is it the type that prays? Is it the type that loves God and goes to church? These are things you need to know. These are things you need to know. If it's not the type that likes to go to church every service day, you know if it's someone you can cope with or the person that you have to say goodbye to. So this part, in courtship, you have to talk about everything that comes to your mind. Don't hide anything. Like, don't hide anything. If you as a lady have done several abortions and you no longer have a womb, you have to let your partner know. You can't hide it. It's wrong to hide it. If you as a man has a low sperm count and so you won't be able to father a child, you have to let your partner know. You can't just force them to get married to you without all these things being revealed, or else you'll be tagged wicked. Are you getting it? So the last on this dating and courtship is knowing when to commit. Now, when you guys have talked about everything, you have known all that you need to know. Now check yourself. Am I ready to cope with this person, or is this person a good match for me? Does this person fit in every area based on all you guys have discussed? Because several times in the courtship, you must have thrown a question to him, thrown a question to her, to see their own take on very important matters. So now is a time to draw the line. Like, is this person, from what she has said, from what he has responded, is it someone that we can go on this journey with? Now, knowing when to commit, recognizing the signs of readiness, discussing future what? Plans. So now when you know that, okay, this person has all that I need, this person is a good one for me, and we are ready. The next step is processing your wedding preparations and all of that. Start arranging everything. No delays. There's no need spending more years with the person again and then start sleeping together and defiling the bed. Biblically, it is not acceptable. The word of God says marriage is honorable with the bed undefiled. So it is honorable when these both parties have not defiled themselves, like sleeping with themselves before marriage. That is an honorable marriage. Sex before marriage is unacceptable. We know so many countries, so many places practice that, but it is not biblical. So let's get it. So you discuss future plans. How are we going to save our money? What are we going to invest the money in? How do we get money to build our house, get our cars, this, that? These are future plans. How do we save up money for our children's school fees so that there will be no time that we'll be stranded? Are you getting it? So now you are ready to go on the journey. You now start talking about reasonable future plans. So, but the problem we make these days is that the youths of these days actually talk about nonsense. So when they call, how are you? How you doing? Have you eaten? What did you eat? Beans or rice? Did you sleep well? What did you dream about? What clothes are you wearing? Can you show me the clothes you're wearing? So all of these are not, I'm not saying they are bad, but if your courtship is all about this kind of stuff, then you're not sensible, you're not ready. You're not ready. If you're ready, you talk about reasonable things that can bring issues in marriage. It's better you talk about it now and know if this is a right person for you or not. So with that said, there are some questions you need to consider. One is, what's your approach to online dating? Which I said is a no-no. What makes a great first date? Study that and find out what makes a great first date. And how do you know if you're ready to be committed to a relationship? You got to discover that yourself. What are your non-negotiables in a partner? What are those things that you cannot tolerate? What are those things that you cannot cope with your partner? You need to find out those things. Alright, so now we're going to move a step further to relationship challenges. We want to know, what are the challenges one can face in relationship? The first is jealousy and insecurity. Managing feelings of possessiveness, trust issues, and insecurity. We talked extensively about this in my previous video on relationship, so make sure you watch that to get more understanding about trust issues and all of that and how you can avoid it. So jealousy and insecurity, so many partners are like that. They are so insecure, they are not comfortable if their partner is standing with the opposite sex and talking, which is wrong. Okay, fine, there's supposed to be boundaries, but then there should be an extent of trust you should have for such a person. If you know your partner well enough, you will know that standing with the opposite sex, they wouldn't be discussing anything stupid. If you know your partner well enough, that would be the only solution to resolving trust issues. Okay? And jealousy, that shouldn't be part of you at all if you know your partner. It starts with knowing who you are married to or about to get married to. And this will make you feel secured. Once you have this trust in that person, you'll be secured, you won't be disturbed. Secondly is infidelity and trust issues. Rebuilding trust, healing from betrayal, and moving forward. These are relationship challenges that we are looking at. So many persons have been cheated, betrayed, and it looks like that's how it is with every relationship. Alright, which is not so. So this kind of persons who have been betrayed before, you will need to heal first from every form of betrayal before you jump into another relationship. You don't just stop or end a relationship and move into another one just so quickly. No, you must give yourself time to heal before moving forward. Okay, so that would help you overcome those trust issues. But if you take that same mentality from the relationship where you were betrayed and move into another one, you also have such feelings. Do you understand? You have such feelings for the new relationship, and that will disrupt everything. The third one is long distance relationship. We talked about this in our friendship topic. I think that was the second video I made or so. So long distance, maintaining connection, communication, and intimacy despite physical distance. I spoke extensively about that. I said no matter how distant you both are, make sure your communication is not broken. You must communicate at all times, regularly. That's the only way you can be able to bridge that gap. So the only solution for long distance relationship is regular communication. Regular what? Communication. All right. And transparency. Regular communication and transparency. Now the very last topic or last aspect we're going to be looking at today in this video is overcoming relationship obstacles such as navigating conflict, differences, and external pressures. So these are the challenges in relationship that one needs to know about and know how to walk through them. All right, so in every relationship there's always disagreements, there are conflicts, so you should know about that and know how to resolve it. And how do you resolve it? By taking time out to talk things through. You see, talking, you see, communication in relationship is a must. So you have to build the skill of good communication. It will help. And some questions to consider here is, how do you handle jealousy and insecurity in relationship, which I already talked about? Secondly, what steps can you take to rebuild trust after infidelity? I said that too. You have to give yourself space, okay, and find out what brought about those issues. See what is the perfect solution to those particular issues you were able to discover. Okay, how do you maintain connection in a long distance relationship? We already said that. Communication and all of that. What strategies help you overcome relationship obstacles like disagreements and the rest? Regular what? Communication. Even after a disagreement, try to talk things through. Don't just give yourself unnecessary space that could allow the devil to breed among you both. So if you've gained value in this very long video, please give this video a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, so when next I post another video you will be notified. Alright, thank you so much for watching up to this very point. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.